Hello everyone and welcome to another Fighting Figures figure review, and today we've got the Mattel WWE Elite 16 CM Punk figure. First of all, I just want to say that the t-shirt that it comes with is a bit odd in the sense that it's really tight around the arms, so to take it off you've got to take the elbow pad off like so, and then it's a Velcro cover on the attachment on the back, and then his arms just come off like that. So I'll show you the t-shirt. It's the front of the design, and on the real t-shirt on the back it would say best in the world. But Mattel have never done any shirts in the WWE line with printing on the back that are material shirts like this. I've got a shirt that came with the Randy Orton figure, and it's like a rubbery sort of material, and it sort of fastens together with like some buttons or some like push things, and you push them in and it fastens, and it's got the back design, but they don't allow for shoulder movement. The sleeves sort of cover it, so it's sort of like a double-edged sword really. You get one thing but you lose the other, so it's not too much of a big deal, but it would have been nice to get it. So I'll leave the elbow pad off for the minute, show you the tattoos. Now he should have a cobra tattoo on his shoulder, but for copyright reasons they can't include that. It's the Spiderweb 13 that the elbow pad covers, and then his chest tattoo, which is really detailed, and then his other arm tattoo. The X is on his hands, obviously on his taped fists, and drug free on his knuckles. And you also get a tattoo there on his neck, which should be behind his ear, and Mattel have said that they can't put it behind his ear because it would end up covering sort of where it joins, which I don't really agree with, because I think that they could fit it behind his ear if they made it smaller, but then I don't think they get the design quite right, and it might end up looking smudged. Part of me wishes that they don't really include that tattoo, because he doesn't have a tattoo there, and if he ended up getting one there, I don't know where they would put the other tattoo. So let's take a look at his articulation. Like all Elite figures, it's a ball jointed neck, so it's up and down. It can rock from side to side, it can twist from side to side. Ball jointed shoulders, so it's up and down in all motion. Bicep swivel, single joint at the elbow, wrist swivel, and it can also be moved back and forth. Torso wise, it's got an ab crunch like all the Elites do, a waist swivel. The hip articulation, if you've never owned one of these Mattel Elite figures, it can be a bit, these are probably more notorious for breaking. These kind of are really stiff. They're meant to go out like that, but this one just doesn't want to move. They both move forward like that, and then there's no backwards motion in them because the trunks cover that up. There's a swivel as well at the top, the thigh, and now they're also double jointed knees, but you can't see them on this figure, and they don't really work too well with the knee pad. If I just get another figure, it's got the Legends Andre the Giant. If you notice his two knees, the range of motion goes all the way back. The two knee points of articulation, I should say, it puts the leg all the way back. But with this knee pad, this kind of knee pad, you just can't get the exact range that. And the same on that side, you just can't really get the range of motion that you can with the no knee pad or some of the small knee pads that Mattel do. So that's a bit of an issue. Now there's a swivel at the top of the calf just below the knee. Ankle articulation, and there's also a pivot or a ankle rocker, whatever you want to call it, as well. And then the elbow pad is just generic white elbow pad that fits over his arm quite easily. Now, overall, I think the figure is a decent figure. It's probably the best CM Punk figure they've released. If you're looking for a CM Punk figure, it's worth picking up. But I wouldn't really pay too much over retail. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.